Well, I'm gonna tell you, there have been some movies where you get to see someone trying to do what it takes to follow their dreams and become a big star, and that's why I saw in Better Nate Than Ever, now streaming on Disney Plus. But is this new musical flick based on the book of a surefire hit that'll make you want to follow your dreams to become a big star? Or is this just something that just won't help you make the final cut? Find out right now in this spoiler free review. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name's Doyle, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a spoiler-free review of the just now released musical family comedy flick Better Nate Than Ever from Disney, now streaming on Disney Plus, written and directed by Tim Farrelly, if that's how you pronounce it. If I mispronounce it, I do apologize. Based on his 2013 book of the same name. The film is described as a coming-of-age story involving musical theater and Broadway, and centers on the titular character, a young boy named Nate Foster. The film stars Lisa Kudrow, Norbert Leo Butz, Joshua Bassett, Aria Brooks, and introducing Rueby Wood, who played the titular character of Nate. Now, of course, not so long ago last May, it had a world premiere at the El Capitan Theater. Anyway, the story focuses on a 13-year-old named Nate Foster who lives in Pittsburgh and is obsessed with being a Broadway star. Now, his parents are understanding, but his older brother Anthony is just put up by his odd behavior. Well, Nate really wants to try and make it big, but he gets picked on and gets passed over major roles in the school play, but finds solace in his only friend, a girl named Libby, who supports him in his endeavors. But she herself has stage fright, and she soon informs him that they are holding auditions for a Broadway adaptation of Lilo and Stitch. But Nate's unsure where he can make it or not, so they sneak away one night and head to the Big Apple without telling anyone, even when Nate's parents are gone for a few days. Well, apparently they have a little bit of a run-in with Nate's Aunt Heidi, who happens to be a struggling actress. And while Nate's trying to do his best to get into a chance to get into the group, but as soon as he and Libby are learning that they need a parent or guardian to watch, so, well, Nate uses his aunt to pass her off as his guardian. But anyway, the fun really begins. So that's all I'm really going to tell you of the story, but he becomes a big sensation in one scene. But I'm not going to tell you that. That's all of the story I'm telling you. So anyway, yeah, I thought the film was not bad. It was pretty good in some ways. It's already gotten some pretty decent response on the Rotten Tomatoes, currently at 95%. But anyway, I will say that the cast is really good and what have you. I gotta give credit to young Rueby Wood, that's Rueby, who is introduced playing Nate. He's really good. Aria Brooks plays Libby. She's really good too. Playing Nate's brother Anthony is Joshua Bassett. Let's see. And Nate and Anthony's parents, Rex and Sherry Foster, are played by Norbert Leo Butz and Michelle Federer. But anyway, yes. But the big surprise was Lisa Kudrow playing Aunt Heidi. It's been a long time since I last saw Lisa Kudrow in anything. Shoot, this was kind of a big surprise and what have you. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty good and what have you. Let's see. Hmm. Oh, yeah. And Mark E. Platt was one of the executive producers of the film. Of course, this is the guy who was recently a producer for several films, such as, several other recent films like Mary Poppins Returns, the live action Aladdin, and Cruella. He also recently worked on another musical flick, and that was Dear Evan Hansen last year. He's also worked on several others in my way, but there's, how should I put you this way, too many. He's currently involved in the Little Mermaid live action remake that'll be coming up next year. And he's also due to work on some other things, but that's it. Because I knew the name sounded familiar. And I'm going to say the story isn't too bad either. I mean, it has more a good feel to it than what you could even imagine, what have you. So, what can I say? I gotta give Bear Nathan Evers some credit. It provides a good musical feel and what have you in some parts. And, well, that little bit I mentioned that I wouldn't spoil was probably one of the best highlights. And, what can I say? It turned out for the best for Nate in the end, but again, not gonna tell you that what happens. That's spoiling it. I won't spoil that. You know that, and I know that. So anyway, I think Better Nate Than Ever is really good. Of course, it's based on the book. I didn't know there was a book, but I found out about it. There is a follow up book in my, but I don't know if we'll be getting something like that. But who knows what will happen. But I'm gonna say Better Nate Than Ever would be a perfect film to watch a film to watch with your family and what have you. If it's the whole family, if you got kids, and they should enjoy this as well. So this would be a perfect film to watch. So anyway, with everything said, with a good cast, good direction from the guy who wrote the book, and what have you, and a pretty good cast and what have you, some good music, which was done by Gabriel Mann. So with all that said, I'm gonna give Better Nate Than Ever. I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it a 9. So there you go. So, what are your thoughts on Better Nate Than Ever? Have you seen this film? Please tell me in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And next time, I will be bringing to you my next Saturday morning TV log in the form of Alvin and the Chipmunks. Thank you for watching this, and if you like this, consider checking out these other videos for Disney Plus films that I've recently talked about. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of the recent animated feature they did, The Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild, which I didn't really like much, but I'll throw it in there just for fun, since it's already gotten several views. In the upper right-hand corner is my review for a much better film from a couple years back for Disney Plus, and that was Stargirl, which was my favorite film of 2020. I'm still looking forward to that sequel if it comes out. Or if you want something else, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my spoiler-free review for one of the musical flicks I had just mentioned, Dear Evan Hansen from last year. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.